Okay, so you might be wondering why I'm setting up a new bullet journal today, and that's because between my dated planner, my mini little journal, and my other pocket sized journal, I have a lot going on and a lot to track. And between my personal work and everything else I got going on, it's just a lot for me to carry around all of this in one place. So I've decided to separate work and my journals, work and home life. So I'm going to be setting up a work specific journal today, and that's what we're going to be working on is setting up that quarterly work journal. So let's get into it. What I want for my work journal here is what I need is 6 months of calendars because I do like having the pre-made calendars at the beginning of the journal for future logs. I don't really like the typical bullet journal future logs, so I like the 6 months of calendars. What I need to be able to do is the ability to track all my events that I have coming up because there are quite a bit just in April alone, and I want to be able to have the ability to follow up on what my team is doing and what we have going forward. So I'm able to track projects a little bit better. I need it to be portable. I need something that's light that I can take with me. I don't need this giant binder system or just, having three different planners with me. It just doesn't always work out. And sometimes I'm rewriting things and causing things to be a little bit muddled between the two. I want to be able to track what is going on our websites event wise. That way I know, okay, that one's already on the website. I don't need to worry about that one in the future. I can just go forward with preparations. And then I just want to be able to track once we're at the event what resources we're handing out, who, if anybody, we need to follow up with, and be able to keep track of all the good work that my team is doing because they are doing a fantastic work, and I just want a better way to make sure that I'm representing them the best I can. So that's what I needed from this work channel, and that's what we're going to set up. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Trent, and welcome to the channel. Whether you are a beginner at bullet journaling or you're a bullet journal pro, everybody's welcome here. Got a little ghost hydration in our journaling buddy because nobody has to journal by themselves. A lot of people tend to think that when it comes to journaling, it has to be expensive, it has to be pretty, it has to be all these other things, but when it comes down to it, it really just has to be functional for you. So I got this composition notebook from Walmart for like $2.18 some odd cents, and this friction pen came in a pack of 3 for $4. And of course I just had this ruler laying around, so it doesn't have to be expensive to bullet journal. You just have to get something that'll work for you. Just get started. A cheap notebook is all that you need, and a pen that you like. I like these friction pens because I tend to make mistakes, and while I made it a point on my channel to not let the mistakes bog me down and keep me from doing what I need to do, I found that these pens work great because they do allow me to erase if I need to. And if it's something that I'm like, okay, I really actually have to fix this. And so I will use these friction pens, and I think they write really well and they get the job done to my satisfaction, and I can say my stuff's pretty clean. So, starting out, usual bullet journaling, I created an index, I gave it a few pages. I am using this as a quarterly planner, I will probably be able to fit 2 quarters into this journal. So at the very beginning, I wrote quarter 2. I can put the dash and then finish quarter 3 for this year and be able to look ahead and get what I need out of this. I'll probably end up filling this up before the end of Q3, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I was going to do a full year at a glance here, but decided to just do the 2 quarters that will potentially be held in this journal, so that for record keeping purposes, I'll be able to look back and know exactly what this journal was for and what time period we served our clients in. If you are wondering, I work for a nonprofit here in Arizona. My division works not exclusively, but we work a lot with homeless and runaway youth. I manage a drop-in center for homeless youth up to the age of 24, where they can come and get resources, get signed up for healthcare. We can get them clothing. They can take a shower. If they need laundry services, we can help with that. We can give them food, water. If they're not ready for housing services, we can get them a tent, sleeping bags. Just try and make them as safe as we possibly can. And I manage a street outreach team that they do phenomenal work, and they're out in the community both raising awareness for the drop-in and also just helping the people that we come across, because the need is definitely great. And so I've been doing a lot of paperwork, doing a lot of our reporting and things like that, and I just felt like we weren't capturing the data as best we could. And that's on me. That's a me problem. And I think that by doing it this way, by being able to have each project or each event have its own layout and its own space in here to be able to track items, be able to make sure nothing falls through the cracks, is something that will be greatly beneficial to not only myself, but when it comes time to write for grants again, being able to be like, look, this is what we've been able to do, this is what we've been able to get done. And I think that this will definitely come in handy later on. And so these first few pages, I'm actually creating monthly layouts for each of the months. I know that many people are like, well, why don't you just buy a dated planner? And that's fine, but the dated planners often either they're the month, only the month, or they have like month in weeks or month in days. They just don't have enough space for me to take notes in my meetings, in my team catch-ups, and just be able to track everything that I need. So a bullet journal is actually perfect for me. So yeah, I spent a little bit of time creating these monthly layouts because I do like the monthly overview and being able to see what each one of these or how my months are filling out. April's already slammed for me, and I noticed that for some reason almost all of my events land on Thursdays, which was kind of a weird thing for me this month. Usually they're towards the end of the weeks, more so Friday, Saturday events, but this next month my Thursdays are completely booked. But yeah, I just wanted to be able to, I like having that monthly overview. And I think that since it works for me, that's what I'm going to do. If that's not what works for you, that's totally fine. I want you to make your journals work for you, because that's the whole point of bullet journaling. It's being able to log things as we need them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment on the video. Let me know if you are a minimalist when it comes to your bullet journals, or if you are a little bit more decorative in your approaches. And please feel free to hit that subscribe button. And thank you. All right, now that we got September filled out, I didn't want to go into the fourth quarter for the year, so I did want to be able to have a place to put down important notes or dates that I need to keep track of. And so this is where I just put in a little future log to be able to track that going forwards. And I put in a page for my intentions. What are my intentions for this journal? How am I able to keep myself focused while keeping my team on track? All right, so here's a little flip through. Just each of the months, ready to rock and roll. And yeah, if you like a minimalist look, stop here because I'm about to get wild. I bought some Harry Potter washi tapes and I just wanted to add a little bit of color, a little bit of differentiation between the months and what I'm looking at each day so I don't want to say get bored, but I don't get bored of each page. So with the midliner highlighters and some washi tape, I just kind of went in and alternated months, making them look unique and different, just different colors, different washi tapes, and decorated these to how I wanted to see them. All right, and we're wrapping up the last month there. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you plan for your work events, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy journaling.